This initiative will create a no-limit platform to stimulate entertainment and cultural opportunities, again, for the city of New Orleans and her residents. He really needs no introduction, but he's deserving of all the love, all the praise, of demonstrating the real resiliency of this community, and that there's no limit when you put your mind on accomplishing great things for the city of New Orleans. So without further ado, please, please again, put your hands together, give that warm love to our son, our ambassador of entertainment, Master P.
The city of New Orleans, famously known for violence, crime, and murder, is also famously known for several of the biggest names to ever build a hip-hop dynasty. It's no secret that those companies are No Limit and Cash Money Records, with those names being Percy Miller and the Williams brothers, Brian and Ronald Williams, with Brian being the face of the label. Known more famously to the world as Birdman and Sugar Slim, with Percy being recognized as Master P. Even though Birdman has been called out by Rick Ross and many others for his alleged faulty business tactics, his label Cash Money Records remains formidable after more than 20 years in the business. On Wednesday, April the 5th of 2017, Baby and Slim officially netted 1 billion units sold. As of current day and time, CMR sits at over 250 million units sold. Not to go unmentioned, Master P's No Limit Records has sold over 100 million albums, thanks to a roster that included names like Mia X, Mystical, Silk the Shocker, T Murder, Snoop Dogg, and of course Master P himself, just to name a few. After years of blood, sweat, and tears, CMR will finally be recognized by the city of New Orleans, thanks to GDP and his partner David Hudson, who played huge roles in CMR's receiving the key to the city, as well as an honorary street name.
Moving along, before that, y'all had got the key to the city. Mia Latoya Cantrell gave y'all the key to the city. Man, Dave Hudson was trying to advocate for y'all to get that. You got that. How did that feel to get the key to the city, and what that mean being from New Orleans? Because you always rep New Orleans. You got the Superdome tattooed on your arm, and you got the same. So how much does that mean to you to get this key to the city and stuff like that, to get honored with that?
Man, first of all, shout out to you and your partner,
David Hudson. David Hudson.
Yeah, you heard me? David Hudson, who y'all really put that shit together, and for the mayor to do it, I honestly feel we deserve it because our contribution to the city has been heartfelt, and we did it with just just because we from the bitty and we come up hard, we come up in them slums, and that was a cool play for me, cool play for us. Cause we was once unfortunate kids, but me and my brother and my sister, we grew up in boys' homes and in and out of youth study and back and forth. We had a hard life, bro. So for them to give us anything, I respect it.
Right. And I want to say this too. And going from that, Essence Weekend, we had got the street named after you. And I know you never really got a chance to talk about that, but I know when I saw it, I told you when we was on the phone, I said, "Oh, you gonna be alive to get this, whatever." I said, because Too Short, Eazy-E did, said Tupac did, Biggie, all these people, but it was only 14 people in hip hop in the last 50 years. So for you and Slim to get that, how did that feel? Because I kept telling David, we got to get this done, and David was like, "We're gonna make sure we get it done." Shout out to Leslie Harris too. But how did that feel? Because I know a lot of people kept saying, "Well, Baby, them all Venice and Magnolia, how y'all gonna put it on Saratoga Rattle?"
But I'm really from Saratoga Rattle. I'm from Saratoga Rattle. I came up in the Melpomene Project. I was raised in the Magnolia Project. I came up on Vanna Street. I was in the St. Thomas Project, and my mama family was from the Desire. So I kind of lived in all those projects through my childhood life. So, and I got a piece of all of them throughout my life. You heard me, brother? But to do that on Saratoga Rattle, that's where my dad and my mama from. So that meant a lot to me.
music artists. May this street honoring renaming commemorate their legacy of perseverance, creativity, and an unwavering commitment to their uptown roots. Congratulations.
Cash Money Records celebrated their 30th anniversary with a retrospective concert at the 2024 Essence Festival of Culture in New Orleans, Louisiana. The concert took place on the opening night of the festival, Friday, July the 5th of 2024 at the Caesars Superdome. The concert featured performances from many artists including Scarface, Birdman himself, Juvenile, BG, The Lox, 2 Chainz, and Bun B. Although the concert was billed as the Cash Money Records reunion, aka Birdman Friday, CMR's set included some rappers who were not part of the label. Lil Wayne, who was also in attendance, performed his own solo set, letting it be known that his performance was on behalf of Young Money Records and not CMR. This would obviously shock and surprise the thousands of concert goers in attendance. However, what would be more shocking was Birdman's vulgar rant at the end of CMR's set. The entire city of New Orleans felt like Birdman's rant was aimed at Lil Wayne.
For real, I just want to say I love my city, and I've been doing this music shit for like 38 years of my life. I put my soul into this shit. Like every year, every day, I did this shit. It was painful for me because I lost Miss Gladys as a youngster, and I never recovered from that. But every day I woke up, I did this shit because I love this shit. And I was just trying to bless some young niggas who was heading in the direction I was heading. I swear to God on everything I love, and I love nothing more than Miss Gladys. I would never let my city down and be a pussy ass nigga for nobody. I love y'all. New Orleans in the mother.
In the typical Weezy fashion, Wayne would sarcastically respond to the rant, taking a dig at Birdman, which, if you weren't paying attention, would have went over your head.
This we live.
We live.
Booling in New Orleans.
You in the NO?
In the NO.
Ooh, 504.
Just give a nice reaction to the Essence Festival performance and shit.
Oh, okay.
The show was awesome.
Wow.
And I didn't get to see all of it. I heard about it. Everybody got to see the little clips, and I was like, man, he was there, they was there. It seemed like it was amazing. Talked to people that actually attended it, saw it from top to bottom, and they was enjoying it. Funniest story, I got hit up by somebody texted me, and I guess they had been in the show too long or something, and they texted me and they said, "You wrong. You should have came. You should have came out. You wrong, Wayne. You had all these fucking fans out here. You ain't coming. You should have came." I was like, "What? Came out?" I'm like, "What you talking about? The after party or something?" I'm like, "I going to the damn after party." You know what I mean? She's like, "What you?" She hit me back and say, "Bitch." I was like, see, she's like, "Damn, we left it." She's like, "It was just so. It was a lot. It was a lot. So a lot means a lot. It was a good lot. And so shout out to also all the artists that were performing, that was involved, that was there. Also shout out all the artists that was on the ticket yesterday and today as well.
For the whole weekend?
Yeah, for the whole weekend. I heard this was Frankie Beverly and Maze. When I heard this was their farewell. That's like the last one. That's what I heard. Damn. I heard that this was their last one. All I know about Essence is Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Since you was a kid.
I never knew that it was a festival.
I never knew that it was more than one day, because all I knew about Essence was that it was Frankie Beverly and Maze was gonna be in New Orleans, and my mom and all the grown-ups, the adults, they leave all the, that's when all the cousins gotta go to one house. You know what I mean? Everybody, it's usually my house. Everybody gotta play the, I don't want to let certain, you can't play I don't like the way you play the game, bro. You don't like how the one nigga play Madden, keep doing the same fucking move, keep the same play, that play working on everybody. So you're like, fuck, I hate that nigga. Then you try to get in, put in Street Fighter or something, and then keep doing, he just doing the cold, ain't doing, Ken just throwing a million of Thugets. You can't even move, you can't do nothing, it's all over the screen, nigga, how to jump and do them in the middle, ain't at the top, you know, remember that? Like, man, just come on, man. That type of, those days, that's all I knew, but shout out Frank Beverly Maze and shout out the whole Essence Festival.
Word on the streets was that the political movers and shakers that make the wheels turn in New Orleans were not happy with Birdman's speech at the end of his set. New Orleans hosts its record-tying 11th NFL championship game on February the 9th of 2025 at the Caesars Superdome. Will be the 8th time the Superdome holds this legendary game and will extend its record for the stadium to host the most Super Bowls. The New Orleans Super Bowl Host Committee, led by the Greater New Orleans Sport Foundation and the New Orleans Saints, is responsible for planning, executing, and hosting the city's record-tying 11th NFL championship game. One of New Orleans' most well-known musical artists and businessmen is taking on the role of elevating the city's entertainment industry. That person will be none other than Percy Robert Miller Sr., aka Master P, whom was announced as the City of New Orleans Entertainment Ambassador. Mayor Rangerlaclave, who spoke highly of P, stated that he was chosen because he is the only hip-hop mogul from the city who has the ability to connect New Orleans to more special events and opportunities, as well as his ability to cement the city on the world stage. The initiative will establish a Hollywood South collaborative of masterclass environments designed to mentor and teach essential entertainment business skills. The mayor of New Orleans will go on to say that P is deserving of all the love, all the praise for demonstrating the resiliency of the community, and that there is no limit to accomplishing great things for the city of New Orleans.
So we believe that connecting with the son of this city, who is a global superstar name, will just solidify the partnership, solidify where we can go together, and really demonstrate to this community that there is no limit. The most resilient people, I would say, in this country are from this city. And the world recognizes New Orleans in that vein. So without further ado, please again, put your hands together, give that warm love to our son, our ambassador of entertainment, Master P.
First of all, I want to say thank you, Mayor, for believing in me, and the city of New Orleans for believing in me. I grew up here, and I was able to take my business and my career all around the world to see what's going on. But to be here, to be a part of this culture, and to be a New Orleans native that can touch our people, touch our culture, show us that we don't have to be perfect, but we could grow. We stronger together. When you talk about business, talk about economics, how we able to join forces together to help blacks, whites, Asian, Latinos, and to get our piece of the pie. Because I feel like right now to bridge the wealth gap, it's a lot of things that we have to do to put money back into our culture, back for our people. We have to teach entrepreneurship, we have to teach leadership, and we have to focus on the younger people in this community. So we want to make money to put money back into the community to help the youth. That's the way we get less of crime in our communities. We have people that look like us that could truly make a difference, create opportunities, create jobs for our people in the culture. And we doing this through films, television, doing this through entertainment, but we're also doing this through business because I want people to see what I was able to grew up in the projects in New Orleans and come to be able to change my life, educate myself, get out there and see more, and I want more for the city of New Orleans. So thank you guys for making me the ambassador. I'm gonna put God first, I'm gonna do my part, and as we have the Super Bowl come in, as we have Mardi Gras come in, as we have all these major events come in, we should be a part of this. I'm talking about people that look like us. People should be on the ground making things happen to keep the city going. So this is only the beginning. I thank you guys. It's truly no limit. I love New Orleans. I live it. I eat, sleep, dream it. When I'm out on the road, I'm telling people about our culture. And this is the way that today is about love. So thank you guys for having me, putting me in this position, and I'm up for the challenge to do my part. So business, entertainment, and education, that's what I'm focused on.